Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. I've got my first customer for my 10 yard, officially first customer that was not off of the initial jump of getting my dumpsters rented out. I did have a different 10 yard scheduled for yesterday, but there was a scheduling issue. My fault, not DRS's fault. The software that I use for scheduling and essentially my inventory. So this is actually a customer, a childhood parent's mom who called me, and once I realized, oh wait, the last name, I think I know that person from high school. So this is the first drop off that I'm going to have for these 10 yard dumpsters that wasn't from the initial couple rentals that I had immediately. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get to it and get this thing dropped off. Alright, so we are here at the customer's home. I'm pretty sure she doesn't even know that I was her childhood friend. I just spoke to her kind of through the window. At least she didn't appear to recognize me at all, but go figure, my beard's a little longer than before. But I'm going to go ahead and get this dropped off here. Hopefully it goes smoothly. We are headed out of here. Got it dropped off, and yeah, pretty exciting. I know, hopefully the sun's not in your face too much here. Honestly, it's still been, pretty nerve-wracking here at the beginning. This is a lot different than a dump trailer. I can definitely assure you of that. The very first job where I did a 30-minute live load with a buddy and his customer that he was booked up, and so he used me. So there was that job that I did drop a can for 10 seconds it seemed, and it was no big deal, and I ended up I never even took it off the cable. So that was neat. But the other one was a job at Meijer, and that was for well, it's now going on 2 full weeks, but essentially Tesla is installing charging stations at this Meijer, and they used me. And so anyways, essentially I had about 10 to 15 construction guys in the morning, because construction is, one person doing something and like 10 other people watching that person do something. Basically, everybody there was just straight watching me. So I was sweating a little bit. I had practiced a little bit beforehand, but really not that much, to be honest. I did not have that much, I think dropping off is a lot easier than picking up for me, essentially. Much easier, but yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking. Man, let me know down in the comments below if your first time dropping off, having people watch you. To be honest, I could have the whole world watching me back up a dump trailer. I could go, actually I have. I've backed up dump trailers up winding roads, backing up uphill. I've done all sorts of crazy stuff like that. If it was in my dump trailer, I wouldn't be having this conversation. But with this even dropping off, and the pickup for the one dump and return that I did for that other 10 yard at the Meijer, that was nerve-wracking as well. So anyways, new experiences, new growth, new trials, all of that stuff. It's the good stuff. I'm grateful for it. In hopefully just a matter of weeks or months, I'll be saying that was no big deal. What are you concerned about, Daniel? You know, and I'll be able to look back on this and be like, why were you so nervous? But when you're new to something, it's new. You don't know what to expect. You literally don't have that experience. So I'm just trying to give myself some grace in the meantime, and hopefully other people do as well around me. I'm grateful for the opportunity, people taking a chance on you. If you're a new company, if you're a new setup, and you're just hoping and praying that somebody takes a chance on you, that's literally what it really turns into. It's every single customer that you might get, because you're so new, whether it's a dump trailer or a truck and system like this, they're all taking a chance on you. I mean, technically they're taking a chance with anybody, but oftentimes I'm pretty sure they can tell you're not a massive corporation company that's just, if something were to happen, they've got ways to take care of those issues and whatnot. But anyways, just very interesting to be kind of at the bottom of a new segment or a new genre. What am I thinking of? Of a new scalable way of doing business, I guess. Whatever you want to call that. So anyways, we now need to go grab the 17 cubic yard. I've got to switch trucks, obviously. That is definitely going to be different. It's going to be interesting switching back between one of my 1-ton trucks and the dump trailers. I'm sure somebody's going to ask me at some point, hey, are you going to get rid of your dump trailers? And basically, at this point, the pricing of dump trailers, I could probably sell one dump trailer and get 2 decent size cans. And for right now, I'm not there yet. To preemptively answer that question, I don't think I'm there at this point to do that. I still see my dump trailers being so very highly valuable. In another video, I'll probably talk about it, but dump trailers and customers who would want a dump trailer, they're not largely, I think there is some gap, some crossover, but I don't think it's the exact type of customer, and it's not entirely the same. I'm sure there's people, let me know down in the comments below, how different is it? Certainly the size of the dumpster is going to change things. There's not a construction company out there that's going to want a 40-yard dump trailer, like if that was even possible, because you're not going to be able to put that much into it. As far as weight goes, that's just not going to happen. They want a can. They want it as low as they possibly can get it, so that they can easily dump everything into it. It's a different clientele base. So at some point I'm gonna talk through that and give my thoughts on it. I'm sure there's others who have more experience and can really differentiate between those two, maybe better than I can. But now that I literally do own both, and I'm starting to see the difference. And again, I only have 2 10-yard cans, so even my experience, it's going to be a little bit different than other people who maybe have larger cans. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab that other dump trailer, swap out the trucks over here, and get it going. All right, we are hooked up. Let me go ahead and get things kind of out of the way here. I've been working on adding a wireless remote to the dump trailers to be able to more easily dump off, make that whole process quicker. And I didn't have everything I actually needed when I first started doing the job here, so this one will have to wait a little bit, or if my roofer is okay with it, I might just stop by while I am, here we go, actually doing, while they're doing their job, and get that all taken care of back there. So he said he was going to be late, which works out because I'm going to be just slightly late, and we'll both be on time. So we'll go ahead and get over there. So on this channel, I've shown everything that I can show, or whatever. You guys have seen. I've talked about it. I just shared the new truck and 2 dumpsters that they don't really work, but I made it work, and all the issues and headaches that I've come across. And today sets a record, sets a new fail, what you want to call it, I don't know. I picked up my 17 yard and I took it to my roofer. That's what's behind me right now. And I never thought this would happen. To be honest, probably thought, wow, you really have to be some type of special to do this. But however, I'm now a part of that club. I just delivered, backed up, talked to the roofer, talked to the homeowner. Everything's all good, fantastic, great, let's do this. I'll even pick it up later this evening, and everything's gonna be fantastic. And then realized that I still have a full load in my 17 yard. It's full. And I'm so used to people slightly overloading me, literally things sticking up at least. You generally never am I, you know, well, a couple times where people have put double the size that this thing can hold, so literally my tarp barely goes across it at all. But basically, it was so far low that I didn't see anything sticking up, and I didn't think about looking for the, looking at the tarp, that I took a full load for the very first time ever to a job site, and it was full. So as we got done chatting, and I step into it and look inside, because I was like, wait, that's weird. The bar that goes across the back for the tarp, that's back. Why would I do that if it's empty? That makes no sense. Go figure. I literally, I jumped down from the trailer, and I quietly pulled the roofer to the side and said, hey man, so I'm an idiot, and I just told him what I just told you. I'm so used to people slightly overloading me and seeing the tarp stick up somewhat, that for it to not see it at all is kind of weird. And I just assumed it was empty. And wow. So he was like, dude, it's a Friday, it's all good, I get it, no big deal. If you can just go dump it and bring it back, that'd be great. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, Daniel? Oh my word. So yeah, if anybody wants to send me like a plaque or an award of some type, I basically earned it today. I win. I get the prize, I get the cake, I get the cookies. I did it. So I officially delivered a dumpster, and whether it's just me not thinking, me being too busy, whatever the excuse is, it's bogus. And I literally delivered a dump trailer that was full. And yeah, thankfully it was just to my roofer and it wasn't to another customer. He is super chill, super understanding, very kind, very understanding, just incredibly gracious. I got nothing bad to say at all. And just wow. We just kind of sat there and laughed for a second. I said, okay, I'll be right back. Give me like, it's 15 minutes to the dump. Give me 10 minutes to dump, and then I'll be back 15 minutes later. So roughly 40 minutes-ish, and I will be back to the job site. That is much better. Let me go ahead and get this locked up, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Just grateful that my roofer was very kind about it, and it all worked out. So till next time, have a good one. Don't do what I just did, and you won't be initiated into the new club, the Foolish Club here. So have a good one, guys. Stay safe, and God bless.